Good evening. Welcome to the CoCoTALK Game On Challenge Live. This week we are featuring Tube Frenzy. Yay! Come join us and playing Tube Frenzy and get worked up into a frenzy of excitement. All right, let's see here. We have already playing. Well, he's not actually playing. His game is over. He's
Trying to
just
find, I'm trying to hit the key to get the thing to start again.
it's enter key.
Well, it doesn't. It ain't doing it.
Space. I know it was one of those two that I used.
Well, looks like it's have to be a monkey. It ain't nothing on my keyboard. Now Windows is not happy. Gee, I wonder if, well, it's not the joystick. It done locked up on me.
You broke it.
Let me try a soft reset.
All right.
Man, I got no keyboard now. What's going on?
You broke it.
Gee, I wonder if, it's not the joystick. It done locked up on me.
You broke it.
Yeah, my keyboard itself is functioning. It's just VCC crashed.
Ah.
Man, I got no keyboard now. What's going on?
You broke it.
Hard reset still ain't working. I got to restart.
That's why I use XRoar. All righty. And here in our game players panel, we have Mark B and Jim Rye. And out in the peanut gallery, we have Grant Leedy. Greetings, Grant. How you doing today? We see that Mark evidently has the high-speed internet, and he's streaming at 1060p at 60 FPS.
Am I?
And out in the peanut gallery, we have. Alrighty. Greetings, Grant.
Oh, I'm playing.
We see that Mark evidently has the high-speed internet, and he's streaming at 1060p at 60. Okay. I am smart. Hmm.
I'm playing.
Alrighty now. What I think is interesting about this game is that it starts and just starts playing.
It starts without you.
Yep.
Ooh.
So are you going to join us too, Jim?
Yep, in just a second here.
You know what? I'm gonna restart this thing. Try to put the high-speed poke in it.
You have fun with that.
What is the high-speed poke?
It's a poke that puts the CoCo into high speed mode.
Yes, exactly. What is that one?
65479
Yep. Just a second here.
or comma 0, I think.
Nope.
That's not it.
It's 65497, comma 0.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that
65.
sounds better. Yeah.
Yeah, 497.
65497.
Listen to what I mean, not what I say. I have no clue as to what I'm saying.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, don't you need to load it first, then do the poke?
Yeah.
I don't think you can do a poke after it's loaded, can you?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're joined
yeah.
in our studio audience by Tim Linder.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
Greetings,
Okay.
Tim. How you doing? Listen to what I mean, not what I say. I have no clue as to what I'm saying. Yeah, don't you need to load it first, then do the poke?
Yeah.
I don't think you can do a poke after it's loaded, can you?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're joined in our studio audience by Tim Linder.
Hey, Tim.
Greetings,
Okay.
Tim. How you doing?
Actually, it's a little nicer playable here. Actually, it's a little nicer playable here.
Are we playing on difficulty 1?
Mm-hmm.
See, how are you getting yours to move so quickly?
Push up on the joystick.
Oh.
Remember what I said?
Oh yeah, okay.
Are we playing on difficulty 1?
Mm-hmm. Up goes faster, down goes slower.
So I've been playing this whole thing in slow mode.
Yep. You'll never win that way.
So quickly.
Push up on the joystick.
Oh. That's why I wanted the high speed poke.
Oh, cheese and crackers. Remember what I said?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, my other child's calling me. Up goes faster, down goes slower. Sassafras, I died.
So I've been playing this whole thing in slow mode.
Yep. Nice, Tim. Sounds like fun.
That's why I wanted the high speed poke.
Oh, cheese and crackers. Where am I getting that audio from? Yeah, my other child's.
Hey, I figured out how to die.
You forgot how to die?
Figured out how to die.
Oh. Nice, Tim. Sounds like fun. Ruh-roh. Oh, man. We're buffering. Where am I? No, we're not.
Hey, I figured out how to die.
You forgot forgot how to die? Now we are. Oh. Now we're not.
One of those nights.
I think I'd rather play Rick's game.
Oh man. Rick's game?
Rick's game, yeah. The Wordle.
Ah.
Actually, I'm a lot better at that one.
I give it time. You'll be playing this like an old pro.
I'm already old.
Now you just have to do the pro part. Now we're not.
Oh, I'm gonna post my other score because that seems to be my high.
Have a good night, Tim. All right.
Play Rick's game.
Rick's game? Why am I still?
Rick's game, yeah. The Wordle.
Ah.
Actually, I'm a lot better at that one.
I give it time. You'll be playing this like an old pro. Nothing.
I'm already old.
Now you just have to do the pro part.
Oh, I'm gonna post my other score because that seems to be my high. All right, so I'm looking at it on Twitch, and
All right. Why am I still? Can any of you hear a faint echo on the audio?
Not in Discord.
only when I talk.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm not hearing an echo on Twitch.
Okay. Yeah, I'm partially deaf, so I'm like, wait a minute, I think I hear something, but I'm not sure. All right, let's try this game again.
All right, so I'm looking at it on Twitch. Don't you set the screens to only show the game?
Yeah, sometimes.
Hey, he outran me. It's no fun.
Can any of you hear a faint echo on the audio?
Not in Discord.
Only when I talk.
Oops. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not hearing an echo on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm partially deaf, so I'm like, wait a minute, I think I hear something, but I'm not sure. Let's try this. Oh! I went right through the enemy.
Don't you set the screens to only show the game?
Yeah, sometimes. And I need to pay attention. Oops. Okay. went right through the enemy. And I need to pay attention. Stop playing for a day and you have to completely retrain me. Oh! Son of a brioche. Alrighty now.
Hey, 420. That's my record.
Not touching that one. Stop playing for a day and you have to completely retrain me. Alrighty.
I don't like this game.
You don't like this game?
No, I don't like this game.
Son of a brioche. Alrighty now.
Hey, 420. That's my record.
Not touching that one. Alrighty.
I don't like this game.
You don't like this game?
No, I don't like this game.
Alright.
No.
Sheep dip.
That was Waffles.
I missed one. Uh-oh, challenge stage. Watch this crap.
That's looking evil.
Sheep dip.
That was Waffles.
I missed one. Uh-oh, challenge stage. Watch this crap.
That's looking evil.
Oops.
You know, whenever you flip the gates, it needs to have a little shink sound. You know, shink, shink. So the monster is varying its speeds.
Do what?
Your monster is variables. Or wait a minute, you're the plus sign, aren't you?
Your little yellow ball.
Who am I watching? You.
Oops. Okay, I'm the little yellow ball.
You know, whenever you flip the gates, it needs to have a little shink sound.
Glad you said it.
So the monster is varying its speeds.
Yay.
Your monster is variables. Or wait a minute, you're the plus sign, aren't you?
Your little yellow ball.
Who am I watching? You.
Okay, I'm the little yellow ball.
Well, that's twice I've landed on 420. I think that should be a hint.
You can do better. Ooh, challenge stage 2.
Well, that's twice I've landed on 420. I think that should be a hint.
You can do better. Ooh, challenge stage 2. If Keep. I went right through him. Keep. I went right through him. Whew. Come on. If
Dog wants out.
Nah, he's upstairs. Oops. 68,970. All right, let's watch Jim play.
Oh, I don't think you want to.
No pressure, Jim.
Dog wants out. Yeah, well, let me get one more before I run out of time.
You're not going up and down.
What do you mean?
If you push up on the joystick, you go faster. If you push down, you go slower.
That is much better. Thank you.
No problem.
I thought you were just supposed to guide him around by flipping the gates.
You are. But you also can speed them up and slow them down.
No. Wow, that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, because if you don't use speed up, you're not going to complete the level.
Yeah, I was wondering.
And you can use
Come
slow down
on.
to help avoid the monster.
Yeah. No pressure, Jim.
Of course, if you don't get the gates flipped right, it doesn't really matter. Well,
You're not going up and down.
come on. No, not that either.
If you push up on the joystick, you go faster. If you push down, you go slower.
That is much better. Thank you.
No problem.
I thought you were just supposed to guide him around by flipping the gates.
You are. But you also can speed them up and slow them down.
No. Wow, that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, because if you don't use speed up, you're not going to complete the level.
Yeah, I was wondering.
And you can use slow down to help avoid the monster.
Yeah. Hmm.
Of course, if you don't get the gates flipped right, it doesn't really matter.
Yes, I've got an echo. Where is it coming from? It is getting quite annoying.
I don't hear it at all.
Welcome, Ken.
Somebody mentioned something about annoying, and I just had to show up.
Here, I found the source of my echo. I thought I'd close the tab, and no, I didn't. Where is it coming from?
I was going to ask if it was between your ears.
I'm in the wrong joystick port again.
I don't hear it at all.
It evidently pinned the tab that I had for when I was checking levels on YouTube. Instead of closing the tab, it pinned a tab, so it moved it all the way into the top left. Because it's my first 3 tabs are emails of various types. I don't usually look up there unless I'm looking for email. So how are you doing today, Ken?
Oh, I'm just peachy.
Peachy. Juicy and fuzzy.
Absolutely.
I'm the center of the peach.
Pit?
The pit. Oh, by the way, several anonymous sources have mentioned nefarious um, abstract activities towards the possessive parts of the person who picked this game.
Oh, well, that's not very nice.
No. I said I'd pass their sentiment along. Because their words were not very kind.
Not that bad of a game.
No. But on to a more serious type
Note?
conversation. This isn't a half bad game once you get used to it.
The only problem is it takes thought process.
Yeah, that's a pretty big problem.
Who'da thunk it? Alright, let's look at this professional game player, because this is like his first game and he's already at like 3,000 points.
I sure hope to heck you're not talking about me. After all, I do believe, Slippy, you are the one with the high score right now.
No.
Or has somebody beat you?
Someone has to have beaten me.
Actually,
Someone.
there has not been a lot of scores submitted this week, so come on, people, get on it.
Okay. AC has 772,350. Yep.
Yikes.
No, that was on the plain one. He did the
Yeah, but it was submitted to it at this time, so it counts to this game. I can't be first.
Sorry, Sloopy, I think you're going to be first.
Nah. There's been no score submitted by Buck Owens, Scott Cooper, Rasculus, or that other person that's usually in the top 3.
Seriously, no Buck Owens? That's kind of...
Well, they haven't submitted scores yet.
They've got about 24 hours to do it. 24 hours and 14 minutes.
Yeah, they only need 24 minutes.
That's Curtis.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I need a drink. Have this non-commercial commercial break.
I know what you mean about needing a drink.
No kidding. Oh, how do I get out of here?
All right, I have returned.
Thanks for the warning.
That wasn't a warning, that was a threat. Oh, man.
What? 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 How did I manage that?
Aw. How did you manage that?
I don't know. I'm just kind of randomly doing stuff, and it happened.
Hmm. All right. So why aren't you sharing your video, Mark?
Oh, sorry. Why aren't I? I have
Oh,
no idea.
probably because you've gone onto YouTube and found some good quality strategy videos, tips and tricks, and now you're kicking butt, and you don't want everyone to see how you're getting your high score.
Hell, I don't even know how I'm getting a high score.
Either that, or you're using the Nick Marentes high score method.
Well, I don't know what that is, so.
Photoshop.
Oh. No. You guys can see me playing.
Well, Photoshop is the high dollar one when you make all that money selling games. For us normal people, we use GIMP.
Windows Paint.
Yeah, speaking of people who are not here, there's no Nick and there's no Curtis. I wonder what happened to Curtis today. Usually he makes his viewer debut by now. I guess they locked him in a dungeon with a keyboard and a screen.
Well, now I gotta figure out this dang maze.
Well, look at the bright side. I've been up to level 6, I think it is, 6 or 7. And it hasn't changed so far.
You figure it out. It stays.
Yeah.
It just gets harder with more bad guys.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 is not too easy. It's when you get to 3 and 4 that you start cussing. I've gotten up to 4.
Alright, now this is worthy of a high score.
38,880?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my last one was 570.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm in the afterglow of my 68,000 right there. Even though it's only half of my highest score so far.
You must get more points later on in the game because you jump up pretty quickly from being around 30, 40,000 to up to like 100,000.
That could be. Well, you're at 40,000, so let's watch.
And I think this is level 5.
8, 10.
Does this game track high scores?
Yeah, you seem to
Yeah.
get like 210 per dot on the level you're at, Ken.
Okay. But you might get more bonus points maybe with time left.
Yeah, the amount of time left is definitely a significant change, significantly a difference, especially in the with the more time you have left, the higher the score. So in the lower levels, when I'm getting like 40 and 50 time left, I get much bigger bonuses.
What I wanted to do, but there.
Yeah, you should have swapped and went left to up there on the second row.
Are you backseat playing
faster.
again?
No, I'm coaching.
Oh, right.
Hit the button. Now go fast. Hit the button. Hit the button. Go fast. Hit the button. Hit the button.
Go
Go
slow.
fast. One thing I did notice is that when it converts a dot into a paddle,
Eight.
it's very specific and deterministic.
Right.
So that, like when you're coming up to a dot and you want to go a certain way, if you can remember which way that one goes, you can determine which and make it go the way that you want. But you just have to remember which way they go.
Right, because not all the paddles are going the same direction, are they?
No. So that's a good thing for hints and tricks. Because of this, you could probably, and because I don't know if the monsters, because they follow a set path that's determined by the paddles or walls. You could
I was
probably
dead there.
come up with a sequence of controls that allow you to go through the game that will be the same until the number of monsters changes. You understand what I'm saying?
Clear as mud.
Clear as sunshine on a cloudy day.
So you could write a bot to play the game for you.
For a couple levels anyway.
Well, you could do it for all the levels. You just
Yeah,
have
but it
to
would
do.
it would change from level to level. Like once you get up into the
Yeah.
higher level.
Yeah. I mean, it would only be good for the number of the pattern would only be good for the number of monsters that you have. But for how many ever boards have that specific number of monsters, the pattern should be good. Oh, man. Alrighty.
Where am I going? Okay, I gotta go that way. Ah!
All right, Ken, you're off the hook. You're no longer
Okay.
you're no longer being highlighted.
Phew!
That's a great relief, right?
It absolutely is. Because I got lost.
Oh, speaking of you, Ken, the are you going to be at CoCo Fest?
I have every intention to be going.
Okay. Remind me about a week before CoCo Fest that I have something I want to give you.
Okay. Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Doesn't
Yeah,
check.
I'm going to try to remember also, and I'm even going to tell you what it is. Are you familiar with 3.5-inch USB disk drives?
Yes.
Okay. There are certain models that are much better than other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are like cheap, they're really light, and they only
Yep.
handle 144. But there are some that are actually much heavier, and certain brands and types that handle 144 and 720. K discs, and by extension, discs for like the Atari ST and such.
Okay.
The company I used to work for years ago was throwing out a whole bunch of them, of these specific types, of the heavy good ones. And I figured you could use them with all of your classic computers sitting around.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
remind me just before CoCo Fest. Yes, to pack one for you.
Awesome.
Because
I just got to get an Atari ST.
Well, I mean, they're good for anything that's MFM encoded 3.5-inch.
Yeah, I know, but the only actual 3.5-inch drive that I have right now, actually, I've got a one for my LC475 Mac.
Yep.
And then I've got and then I've got a disk drive for a Atari ST. I just don't have an Atari ST.
Huh. You want an ST?
I wouldn't mind one, eventually.
I'll sell you one dirt cheap.
What kind?
520.
A 520. Ooh. Well, we'll talk afterwards.
Yeah.
Ah. Darn. Got me all excited about a computer, and look at that. You made me die.
That's a strategy.
I didn't make you die. I distracted you and you allowed yourself to die.
Good point.
Yeah, actually, I have like two 520s and a 1040.
A disk drive. Actually, I need to. I've never actually tested this disk drive either. Just 1 second. I'm just gonna go take a look at it. Yeah, it's an Atari SF354.
Yeesh.
Is that a not good one?
That is a single-sided drive.
Oh. Well, it was free, so.
Yeah, so it's well paired to a 520. Do you have a floppy emulator?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not for the for the Atari. Yes, I do. I've got one for
any floppy emulator.
GoTech,
HXC.
Well, just specific ones. I've got the one for my Atari XE.
What, the S drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've got a for my Apple. I've got a floppy Emu.
I would highly recommend you get a GoTech or HXC or something like that. Mostly only early games and very early software use single-sided on the Atari ST.
Okay.
Yeah, the 354 is single-sided and the 314 is the double-sided.
What did I get that with?
And you can replace the mechanism in there with a double-sided, but it has to be a 720.
Yeah.
Double-sided mechanism. Yeah, I actually have a third-party 3.5-inch external drive for the ST, and I modified it so that it can be worked on either the ST or the Amiga. Then I also have an external HXC for the Amiga. Then my 520 ST has a HXC built into it, and then I have an Ultra Satan.
You know, we talk this much about floppies, and you know who's going to show up.
Oh, sure. He can show up. Yeah. Yeah, I mostly still have my ST stuff because when I was selling stuff to pay the bills, ST stuff wasn't worth much and the Amiga stuff was, so I had to sell all my Amiga stuff. But hey, we have a red beard among us.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hey.
So are you going to stream and play?
Oh, no, I was just hanging out watching. I might play.
You got to play. I'm twisting your arm.
It's the rules.
Ouch.
Twist, twist, twist. See? Twist, shout. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. I'm going to stop singing.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. Get a ding from... not from the...
I don't think that will content match.
No, we'll get a ding from the United Nations for
cruelty to people.
War crimes.
For cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah, war crimes.
Yes, war crimes. Hey, Mark, you have a lot of icons on your desktop.
Huh?
your game screen went away for a second. It showed your desktop, and then your game screen came back.
Oh.
Yeah, I have
I don't
four.
see
Yeah, I have 4 icons on my desktop. The recycle bin, a folder that says desktop icons, and then desktop INI for my main drive, and the desktop .ini for my main profile, and then for the default profile.
Question: Are you in control of flipping those
Mouse
things in
button.
the game here?
Mouse button.
Yes,
Oh, okay. But the ball moves by
the fire
itself?
button.
Yes. The fire button changes the direction of the paddles, and then up and down. Well, up makes the
Up
ball move
speeds you up.
faster, and down slows you down.
Okay. Neat.
Other than that, you have no control over anything.
Can't say I've ever played this game.
Well, now you'll be able to say you have.
Yeah, some people say it's similar to Reactoid, which I can understand the paddle element being similar, but it just doesn't. I don't know about being very similar, but I guess yeah, it does have a similar element.
Dave Edson.
All
I
right.
thought all of them were the challenge stage.
Oh, the challenge stage is quite challenging because it's much faster.
I see that.
And you can't speed up or slow down.
But you don't have any enemies, so that's cool.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, the monster,
In here, I don't see one.
the
In the
square.
challenge.
Oh, not in the challenge stage.
Oh no, in
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
challenge
talking
stage,
about, in
no.
the challenge stage. But yeah, the other ones. Yeah. When you
You're
run out
your
of time,
own
you're
enemy
done.
in the.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're your own worst enemy. No need for any enemies. Man, this is tough. Getting out of that quadrant.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
It's all about the timing. Which I
random
don't
button
have.
push. Random
Which I-
button pushes should be good. Alrighty. Alrighty. Random button pushes should be good.
The best strategy is don't leave anything behind, because if you have to go back through all of the maze to get stuff, you're gonna run out of time.
Also,
Right.
just so you know, the maze is the same every time.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of squares, right?
Well,
Just
no, I'm
paddle
saying
placement's different.
there's blocks and
Blocks and the
and
the
one ways.
one
yeah.
ways are always the same.
They're always
Oh,
the
okay, I
same.
got you.
Oops. We're off to a good start.
Looks pretty hard.
Eh.
It gets harder when you get more bad guys on the screen. One's pretty easy to avoid.
Yeah. Especially if you lock them away.
Yeah. That was tough.
What are you watching me?
Yes. Well, your stream is the least fuzzy on my end for whatever reason. I don't really have a lot of like speed when it comes to Discord streams. How you gonna get out of there just like that? Kind of a cool game. Better that time.
42. Yep.
Not bad, Sloop. That was pretty good.
I was randomly pushing the button.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Damn it.
I didn't see him hit you.
Yeah, he did.
I saw him be next to you.
Do you have to do a screen grab every time you get a
Oh,
higher score? 'Cause
Yep.
It doesn't.
Yeah, you do. It doesn't keep a high score. It just
Either
leaves your
that,
score on the screen for a long time.
either that or you have to get a higher score the next game.
Yeah, I don't trust myself to do that. I'm gonna.
8240, that's not bad.
That's my high one so far.
Yeah, I've only got 17,510. Ah, mother flufferdoodles. So, Redbeard, what's your high score on this?
0.
0.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
Ah.
I'm watching.
So the person who got 210 has beat you.
That is correct. It's a good thing we don't go for low score.
Yeah, he did that for a while, but it got old. All right, let me try this again. I'll make it big so everyone can see it.
Tube Frenzy.
That was close.
What are you playing on, Sloop?
Huh?
What are you playing on?
X-Roar?
Oh, okay. Like color's slightly different.
I think if you're playing on a Color Computer 3, you have to set the palettes right before you start it. Would be my guess.
Yeah.
It probably defaults to RGB or CMP or something like that.
Oh, yeah, probably.
You just have to type the opposite, or you have to type the one that you actually are using, and then it will set those colors the way Soupy has them. All right, search tube. Too much stuff on my.
Come on, Slippy, go faster.
How much faster you want me to go?
As fast as you can. So it's joystick controlled ish.
Yeah.
Ish. I think you can change the gates with the keyboard, but I don't think there's a way to speed up or slow down.
Okay.
Probably
So this
is.
is going to be not too fun to play with a mouse. It should be a joystick thing. Okay. Hey, where did that go? Stop scrolling the opposite direction that I want you to scroll in, computer. What are you doing to me? Yeah, I should be working on my game so I can have it done by CoCo fast, but that's how things go sometimes. Huh. I swear I just downloaded this to this place that I am in, but I don't see it.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe I need to unzip it first. What's the weather like up there, Ken?
It's getting a little colder.
It was like
Almost freezing here today.
50 some odd degrees yesterday. Like wiped out a really good portion of the snow because it rained, and now it's like 20 something, and it's snowing, and it's sticking.
Interesting.
I'm happy about that. Oh, I downloaded the stupid cassette version. Why did I do that? I could have sworn I clicked on the disc, but I guess not.
I think we're supposed to have snow here next week, so.
Is it sticking around for you?
Well,
Is it cold enough for that?
there hasn't been any snow sticking around for quite a while, but next week it might. It's supposed to be like -5 Celsius, so.
Is it? It should be colder there. Right?
No, it's never that cold here. At the worst time in wintertime, we usually get down to about -10, so.
Where are you at?
Vancouver.
Okay.
I moved here to get away from all the snow.
Did it work?
Mostly worked.
There's plenty of places in the United States that don't have any. You could always move here. But who would want to do
Could.
that? All right, where did this thing end?
I think if I was going to move to
America,
the
good night.
U.S., If I was going to move to the U.S., it would probably be either Las Vegas or New Orleans.
Las Vegas, really?
Both
Yeah.
very touristy.
I like to play poker, so
No, that makes sense.
I like to play poker too.
Mhm.
now whether I could afford to actually live somewhere where I could play poker every day, probably not.
Mhm.
Because I like to play it, I'm just not that good at it.
That's a pretty bad combination.
They turn into paddles after you pick them up? I did not notice that on your guys' end.
Yes, they do.
And Sloopy can predict which way they're going to be facing.
Because he's a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Sloopy.
He's a too frenzy wizard.
Oh no! That dude's right on my butt. I have been consumed by the square. Man, you're real square, man. Uh-oh. Yep, I was afraid of that. My kids are calling and they just left and it's snowstorming. Somebody's probably stuck.
Whew. Just barely made that one. Whew.
And once again, I'm stuck on the challenge stage.
That's why they call it a challenge.
Time on that one. sheep dip. I only had one left. Oops.
All right, one more game, then I got to go have supper.
What's for supper?
Smells like tacos.
Ooh, I'm coming up there.
They'll probably be cold by the time you get here.
Yeah, considering I'm in South Carolina, probably.
I'll keep them warm for you.
Cool.
Sassafras.
That was a good game.
All right.
One more try.
The worst about this thing is after you've been playing it too long, you kind of forget how logic works.
Yeah. Well, what gets me is that I can start to see the pattern, but then I forget it. And it's like, then I see parts of it, and I'm like, oh, I should have done that, and I would have gone just like right through. But yeah, definitely the pattern would go through the. If you do the pattern right, you can finish the game with like 50 on the time.
You get a bonus for time left over?
Yeah,
Yeah.
big one.
Yeah.
A big bonus, like 3,000 points for like 20.
Okay.
I think it might be 1,000 per time tick. Ah, Curtis has joined us.
There he is.
It's like, how's it going? It is going brioche with a croissant. I thought you were going to play one more, Mark.
I sort of did. I started a game.
I didn't see it, so it doesn't count. So get back up there and start playing. Curtis, you can't tell me that you can't take 10 minutes to play one or two games.
To blow away all of our high scores.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Hey, why are you waiting for your dinner in the microwave?
Yes, I can tell you that. I worked till 4 a.m. last night. That should give you an idea. Well, if you got home before 8 o'clock and started work before that, then you wouldn't have to stay up until 8 a.m. or 4 a.m.
Yeah. Don't leave all your work till after you get home from the bar.
Yeah. Hey. That's sound logic. Interesting. On your screen, the straight lines are thinner than mine.
On whose screen?
On yours.
Mine? Here,
Yeah.
I'll change it. There, does that look better?
Yeah. What did you change?
This is RGB, the other one was composite.
Ah.
I think this is more of what the actual thing should look like. Or, I mean, the other one was the one that it should look like.
Well, that pretty much mimics what I see.
Because I'm going to guess this game wasn't intended to be an RGB originally.
1982? No.
For that very small group of people that put an RGB patch in their CoCo 1.
Just say no to RGB. I wonder when he excuse me, when he was developing this game, how did he come up with the patterns of the blocks and the one ways? I mean, did he originally do like a random thing and then found that it created problems where you could get stuff you couldn't get to, so then decided to use a standard pattern and then just tried
I
different
don't
ones
know.
until he liked it,
Yeah,
or
probably
what?
made up some sort of a maze and
All right, Curtis, I'm gonna put you on that. Find Dave Edson and ask him.
how he designed the maze for this.
Mm-hmm.
Or better yet, bring him on the show.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Bring him on the show and ask him. Because we all know that Curtis doesn't do anything except for look for people to put on the show and news articles. And how much time could that possibly take?
It's just Muppet news.
Yeah. If anybody needs me, I'll be hiding under that rock over there, hiding from Curtis's goons and hit squad.
We're gonna find Sloopy in a ditch somewhere with a big OS9 logo on his forehead.
Oh, I'm late. Curtis says, I haven't talked to Dave in 20 years. I know his old email doesn't work. Well, then try his new email. That might work better. Oh, man. The sign on my forehead said, Curtis said, nah, it would say Nitrous Zone 9 rules, Atari drools. Yeah, and how many player missile graphics does Nitrous 09 have?
Oh,
How
it's
many-
gonna turn into one of those debates, is it?
Put a 6809 in the Atari 8-bit. Checkmate.
Is this gonna be like the schoolyards? My dad can beat up your dad.
In the hands of a good programmer, as many as you want. Ouch. He goes, yeah, it'd be like the Wizard of Oz and the Atari would finally have a brain. All right. Let me try cussing at this again. Click faster, Ken. I find random clicks when the ball is between items usually is better than actually trying to do something, unless you can think fast enough, and I don't.
I can think slow enough to not do anything.
Yeah. All right, let's try this again.
All right, well, I think I have to go and have something to eat. So,
All right, here, let me show you something real quick.
okay.
All right, you see this one here that I'm at now?
Um,
One down. Column one, row two.
just
Right
wait.
here.
Let me bring you. I have to bring yours up.
See the one I'm going to? I just
Huh?
passed. That.
Just wait a second. Just bring yours up. Okay.
Okay. Too late. I already went to it. I was going to show you that it was. There we go. Yeah, I was going to show you that it's like the opposite of the one right below it,
Yeah.
even before it showed up.
Well, they always come out being the same way in relation to all the other gates.
I mean, like, how are you gaining more points and not eating anything?
I don't know.
It's like you're gaining points just hitting a gate.
You probably shouldn't have left that one up in the middle of nowhere there.
No, should not have.
Oh, I, of course, am focused on the wrong player again. Ah,
So on that level, you're getting 60 points per dot.
Okay.
you just hit it randomly this time?
Yep.
It's the same maze, isn't it? Just without the grid.
Right.
Yeah. So really, it's pretty smart for drawing the thing. Like he doesn't have to change anything. He just has to take out the grid blocks.
And turn on the hyperdrive.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys are still on when I'm done supper, I'll drop back in.
Okay.
All right. Have a taco for me.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Well, food coma setting in, so.
Did you eat too much?
I think we lost him. Passed out.
Huh. All righty. Okay, now comes the fun part. This garbage.
There's a fun part.
it. What the How did he touch me? Oh, damn, I ran out of time. Oops. I went right through him.
Hmm.
I wonder. Now I just bounced right off of him.
Well, that's a good thing.
Did you just see what happened?
No, I'm playing.
I bounced off of him like a couple times. it seems that if you're going fast, there's either a glitch or you can possibly go through him.
I don't think I've passed through him. He's killed me quite a few times. That one wasn't too bad.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Down stage 2. I don't think I've seen this one.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good score.
That's all right.
What is your high, do you know?
Huh?
What is your high score?
130,000.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, I did that yesterday during the matinee show.
Oh, did you have a good turnout for that?
No.
No. Oh, well.
It was crazy because I forgot it was Tuesday or Wednesday until the morning. And then the thing is that it was like 1 o'clock. It was like 12 o'clock, and I'm thinking it's like 8 a.m.
Huh.
So I was like, oh, it's still morning. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, it's 12. It's like 12:30. I've got a half an hour until the show. Sheep dip.
Yeah, I heard you go live, but I was working.
Yeah, yeah, because I was like, oh, I got plenty of time. It's tomorrow, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, no, it's today. So I was like, it's tomorrow. I better put the notice on the Dragon group and the CoCo group. Then I go on the Facebook and I saw a post about it being Hump Day, and I'm like, oh, sheep dip. It is today. It's 12:30. I've got half an hour.
You're too late with your warning.
Oops.
Huh?
So I scrambled around, and yeah, the show started a little bit late. So all right, I'm gonna go get a drink, and then I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna get a refill of water too here.
All right, I'm back. I'm out of beer, so water it is. All right.
Yeah, let me get one more in. Yep. That's where I pretty much always die.
It's what?
Died in the same spot where I usually do.
There we go.
No.
There, 43. Good Lord, all but three. I think that's the best I've ever done on that.
Challenge.
Yep.
Well, on that note, I think I'm gonna go.
Really?
Yeah.
What if you're not allowed to go?
What'd you say?
What if you're not allowed to go?
No. I'm part of a union.
A union of one?
Exactly. Game Players Union. CoCo specifically. Yeah, have a good one.
You too. And thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Curtis, all right, I'll let you slide. This time. Son of a beep. Sassafras. Whew. All right. And that concludes our broadcasting day. Thank you for joining us on the CoCoTALK Game On Challenge Live. Please join us Saturday, day after tomorrow, for the CoCoTALK show, where we list the winners and next week's game for the Game On Challenge.